Right, this is the presentation that I did for our German friends back in September. And at the request of a fellow Rotarian, I put this together in order to give you an overview of the trip that is being planned for Jamaica. So it's not perfect, and I'm not technologically savvy, but I'm sure you can see where I'm going. Now, I have a very good relationship with the Rotary Club of Montego Bay. And when I was asked if I could organize a trip for fellow Rotarians, I discussed it with the Rotary Club of Montego Bay, and they were really excited. The last time I was there, they were inspecting a ship coming in with about 300 Rotarians who would bring in various items for them, for the Rotary Club. So they're quite used to accommodating large number of people. So they were really happy to say yes to accommodate us. So we have the Rotary Club of Montego Bay, the Rotary Club of Hornchurch and Upminster, and the Rotary Club of Hogwarts-Trier in Germany, together making it a tripartite program in Montego Bay. So because we're twinned with Germany, the invitation was extended to Germany, hence the presentation and a copy of the official invitation extended to Germany. And the purpose of this visit together will be to showcase Rotary. It has been said a number of times that we don't really shout enough about the work we do in the community. So we are hoping to showcase between the three clubs what we do in terms of our international work. Okay, so that's what the program is going to look like, with each corner occupied by one club. And the idea is to put a photograph of each president on each corner for the front of our program. That's where we're going. And that's just a picture of the plane coming into Montego Bay. The flight date so far is the 15th of October or the 16th. That is because Virgin does not announce their dates until later on, so we won't know whether it's going to be the 15th or the 16th, so it's either day. Hence I've asked for both dates be kept open. And it's for 5 or 6 days, but people have got the option of lengthening their stay. Okay? You can choose to upgrade or travel economy class, or okay. So we arrive at Montego Bay Airport and we'll be transported to Sandals. Now, in terms of doing the research to get the best hotel and the best price for our trip, I had to look at a number of things. And to be honest, I never knew it was so taxing and difficult to organize a trip. Because a simple thing as transporting people from the airport to the destination, some hotels will do it and some won't. So instead of looking for a private company to take you from the airport to the hotel, I decided Sandals offered the best deal in terms of what we wanted. Those who are going from Germany will depart from Frankfurt Airport and fly into Montego Bay. Interesting, while I was in Germany and we visited Vineyard, Bernard, who owns the vineyard, his wife has got a sister who works for the Jamaica government in the tourist board, and she'll be able to help our German friends in Germany to sort out their flights, etc., which I thought was really good. And the hotel is Sandals Royal Caribbean. That's what the front of the hotel looks like. Now, when we arrive on day one, they're going to organize a private welcome reception and a late dinner. This private welcome reception will be open to the Montego Bay Rotary Club, so we can meet and greet in terms of the reception. Now, this is a private beach where the hotel is situated, so the whole length of it is private. That's another view. Now, we'll have the opportunity for optional tours as far as the trip is concerned. So after breakfast, people will be able to go on trips they've selected, and there are a number of choices. There's rafting on the Rio Grande. And that's what it looks like. Those who are afraid of water, there are different forms of transport to allow you to enjoy. And depends on where you're going. Some people like to try their hand at rafting. Now, I mentioned earlier that there are different forms of transport. If you feel safer that way, I am sure they can cater.
Or you can just swim.
Or you can just swim. But for the first time, my sister was in Jamaica with me in February when we first looked at a hotel. And it is just so wonderful to travel, just totally relaxing, to sit on the raft and just be carried along looking at the scenery and the various things happening on the water. There is Dunn's River Falls. And those of you who like water, there's an option to climb the falls. They do the chain link to support each other to go up the falls. Different views. Or you can just sit at the bottom. There's a visit to Appleton Rumcumbo. And there's opportunity to sample the goods. There's also an opportunity to go to the estate. There you can buy your duty free. Now, part of the celebration for the trip is to have a dinner and Rotary meeting to have a taste of Jamaica. So, beach party and limbo dancing.
Oh, we can do that.
Which is part of the flavor of the trip.
Good night.
Those fire eaters.
Did you do that?
Somehow we've lost a bit of the quality, transferring it from one object to another. Now, on day 3, we've got an excursion Kingston. You've got Kingston one end, and you've got Montego Bay, which is mainly the tourist area. So in terms of going to Kingston, it'd be nice to see what happens on the opposite end of the island. For example, the excursion to Kingston, you'll be able to see various areas along the way that you won't be able to visit because our time is short. And then Kingston Pier, which is being developed because of all the international development elsewhere, from Colombia through to other places. Kingston Pier is being made bigger, and they're doing an absolutely wonderful job in terms of the transformation that's going on. Now I've put in a visit to Devon House, and here we have where they make the best ice cream. So I thought we could have lunch at Devon House and just wander around the Governor General's area. And that's part of the Kingston transformation and the type of development that is taking place on the waterfront. Now, day 4, we have some golfers in the audience. So this is part of the package, and they have their golf course. So in terms of some of these things, it's inbuilt in part of the price. I also thought we'd like to have a look at some of the projects they're doing in Montego Bay. Now that day is a work in progress. It's not written in stone as to how exactly the days will go, but these are just ideas. The main part of this will be the showcase. Will be the showcase. So in the afternoon, one afternoon, the 3 clubs together will do the preparation for the showcase. And we'll share ideas about our achievements and successes and awards that we've had in different clubs. And we'll display banners, so we'll take banners and various things. And there's going to be given a lot of publicity. So I think it's a time to showcase what we do in the 3 Rotary clubs. Now, under negotiations at the moment, this is where we're hoping that our showcase will be. And it's an island owned by the hotel, so we will be transported on that island for the main function. Those of you who like water, to be on the water, different facilities. And I think it's interesting because the hotel sent me this photograph. The island in the background is where we're hoping the showcase will take place. And this is where most of the guests are on a normal dinner function. That's just another part of the facilities. And I thought each club could take a gift that would be auctioned. Rather than do a raffle, we could do an auction to make some money for the club. We haven't decided yet in terms of how this will work, but we're going for an auction rather than a raffle. There's photographic opportunities. For each suite, you'll be able to have a photograph 7 by 5, and that's included in the price. Just showing you views of the chef, their preparations, what the meals will be like. Now, land cost based on 15th to 20th of October, because it's a time of the year when it's a lower season, the cost would be around, and that includes luxury inclusive package, round trip airport transfers, all hotel taxis and gratuities, hotel cortege, unlimited 5-star global gourmet, unlimited premium brand spirits, unlimited land and water sport. Scuba diving is included for the certified divers, and complimentary beverages. Complimentary access to fitness center, complimentary Wi-Fi. Interesting, most of the other hotels I looked at, some of these are additional costs, but all these are inclusive. So you have complimentary access to steam room and a number of rooms available at these costs. Total cost per room for 5 nights, 782 per person based on 2 sharing. Or you can upgrade. Say if you have a celebration going on, you can upgrade. So currently, 18 rooms available. Total cost per room for 5 nights, 2 sharing, and other rooms are available at a slightly higher rate. It just depends on whether you want to upgrade.
Is that A40 per couple or per person?
Per person.
Per person.
At the moment, it's just an estimate in terms of the flight around this price. Depending on what month I go to Jamaica, the price is around this or more. But because we can book, they are stressing that if we book early, they can reserve the flight on a group basis and then confirm at a later date. But at the moment, Sandals are trying to go into the package, doing a package deal. They were just weddings, celebrations, and now they want to go to do the hotel and flights together. So at the moment, this is what it's working out at. So you have 700 plus roughly that. But this is at the higher end. And day 6 to be firmed up. PM return to the UK. And that's a whistle-stop tour of what to expect.
Questions from Mutel?
We'll do it by email with Germany. But we also have somebody from Germany who is working for the government in Montego Bay. I think we can take, some consolation from that the colleagues in Germany will be given some help.
What is the flight time?
8.5 hours on Virgin. About 8.5 hours. Virgin.
Any other questions? No? Well,
I guess by the time when I come back, you'll have lots more questions. So I'll update you when I get back.
How much is the cancer?
No comment.
right, thank you Mutel. I think that was a very comprehensive presentation of your travel plan. fire and now everybody's feeling excited about it already. Right. Any more? No. So let me just remind you of the apologies and the menu. I think Jeffrey is back in action next week.
Jeffrey will have the apologies book.
Yeah, okay. So if you want to change your menu, please consult him. Otherwise, please be upstanding for the final toast.